Hey, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Alright.
Careful out there, Director.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Phaeton sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh? We should check this out.
Yeah, we should. But before we do, let's fix our settings. Okay. Source gain per element pickup. Ammo recovery on evade use. Oh wait, that's not the same ability then. Oh yeah, that's higher. Yeah, that's better. Ammo refund chance on hit. Let's go to investigation sector. Let's go find out what's going on with Alan Wake. This is what I've been fucking waiting for, man. I'm so hyped. Definitely excited. Okay, good. Wow. Doesn't look like there's been lights on in here in a while.
Hello? Anyone here? Guess not.
Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Let's read this. Missing agents. Mr. Kirkland, here are the latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Agent Jonathan Connor, Researcher Ezra Cruz, Agent Caroline Dempsey, Agent Lindsay Malcolm, Agent Charles Murray, Agent Derek Shaw. Letters of condolence will be delivered to you to sign prior to serving them to their families. You'll be updated as soon as additional confirmations are made. Also, per your request, a network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations were not archived yet, and the only hard copies of reports exist behind the fire break. They're lost, I'm afraid. Dang, that's rough.
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the Bureau.
Yeah. Tractor supplement. Supplementary materials. Miscommunication led to a local coroner examining the body of William Burrow. Male Caucasian case summary. 33-year-old man found dead in his property per police report. Remains obtained by coroner's office also include blood, bile, urine, stomach acid contents, and bone fragments. Autopsy findings: blunt force injuries head, lacerations, left ear and cheek, blunt force injuries, extremities. dislocation right knee, complete avulsion of the right upper extremity with associated fracture of the proximal right humerus, extensive trauma, abdominal region, complete avulsion of multiple organs, including stomach, heart, liver, pancreas, kidneys, and portions of the large and small intestine, all missing from scene. Conclusion: it is my opinion that Mr. Burrow's death is not the result of a mechanical accident, as claimed by authorities. The removal of organs consistent with animal attack. Oh, okay. Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope y'all are doing well. Let me see if there's something I can do display-wise. Alright, I increased the brightness a little bit. Try to help you out a bit. Darling investigation. There's a lot of stuff to read, so I hope you don't mind. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation was launched into the ethical practices of Darla Castor Darling, head of research. Despite the accounts of Anonymous regarding inhumane treatment of a currently housed in the Bureau, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during this investigation. The majority of sector personnel seemed to be wholly unaware of any such contained there. One confirmed the code names to be, but all files pertaining to that were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators were similarly blocked from entering the research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant human treatment. While this investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darling, we do recommend an investigation into research. Okay. More notes. How many notes, game? So much exposition already. You're just throwing it at me. Alright, sorry. Mr. Dennis, a request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all our files on Bright Falls, specifically on the disappearance of the author Alan Wake. Now, this is actually really interesting. This is actually cool. Per the interagency information exchange agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted. But I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Oh shit! Sounds familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing a name with the most famous character Alan Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with a writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into. What's your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start surveillance on this guy. Special Investigator Gleason. This is getting... that was actually really interesting. Those are just random things. Those aren't any notes, right? Okay. Let's keep moving. Making my way downtown. Walking fast. Alright. Staffing issue. Mr. Dennis, so yes, there's an increase in AWE cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems that a tiny little detail has slipped through the cracks. We don't have the damn staff. If you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Between the staff we lost in the Hartman thing and the ones who left for other departments after Kirkland quit, we're barely managing to keep up with the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Another thing, and this is going to sound paradoxical, but we have an overcrowding situation. This lobby isn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. We put forward a motion to move investigations to a more subtle location months ago. It better not still be sitting on your desk. The people are getting restless, and as Kirkland's interim replacement, it's your job to handle it. Best regards, Agent Grayson. So the whole department's sitting right here. No wonder everything's all over the fucking place. All these notes, man. Everywhere. Notes for days. It's good, man. It's good. I'm just playing, just started this new DLC. It's actually pretty cool. I'm just reading a lot of notes because there's a shit ton of notes in this one room. To whom it may concern, it is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigations for the Federal Bureau of Control. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard from my departments. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame the situation on R, who has routinely ignored my requests for assistance in reclaiming the parts of the investigation sector lost to the loose inside. I will never forget the screams of brave agents begging for us to open that fire break. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. Thee has failed his agents. I shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland. So he's like, fuck you, you're a dumbass, I'm leaving. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like the man was pissed off. So check that. This is how you make space. You just throw things. That's what Control has taught me. If you want to make space, you just push shit out of the way. Keystone inspection. What is this? More notes. We're gonna go crazy. Mr. Kirkland, we stopped at Keystone on our way to the target AWE like you asked. I'm sending my report directly to you to try and keep a lid on this Grumman Morales desertion issue. We didn't find any sign of them here. Given their records, it's possible they've switched teams like you suspected, but I don't think that's the case. An event definitely occurred here in Keystone, and I think Grumman and Morales got caught up in it. The entire population has vanished into thin air. Reminds me of the ordinary case, but that was just the adults if I'm remembering the file correctly. This is different. I think our guys are casualties, not traitors. If it was an AWE, it seems to be over. We walked through the whole town, and the only strange thing we noticed were markings on various buildings. 2 overlapping circles with a dot in the shared space. Could be unrelated. I'll show you the pictures when I get back. In the meantime, you should send a team out here to cordon this place off, and maybe get the comms guys working on a cover story. Sincerely, Agent Keenum. So it sounds like this whole sector just got fucking overwhelmed, and they just gave up on it. Because the place looks pretty screwed up. You know? Don't want to go through the door? Make a door. Was this just the way up? Yeah, I just had to, you know, make a way up. More notes. Exposition for days. Items not in Bureau custody, not known. A Frank Elk tractor, olive green, dried blood on the grill when last seen. Items capable of vocalized responses. An unmanned locomotion, considered highly aggressive and dangerous. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after the death of William Burrow, owner of Bureau Farm outside of Trenton, Texas. Local authorities arrived on scene after an employee found the mutilated body of Mr. Burrow beneath his tractor. Police arrived. Police arrived when immediately driven away by the tractor. Panic calls to federal authorities were intercepted by Bureau communication staff. A team was dispatched. Upon arrival, the agents approached the item. It responded by growling like a bear. 3 agents were injured when they tried to detain the item, which escaped. Aerial searches for the item are ongoing. Speaking to Miss Burrow only revealed that she had a domestic altercation with Mr. Burrow earlier the night of the incident. Whether these events are connected is currently unknown. So we got a killer tractor that I guess I'm gonna run into when I probably get over to the... I think I'm gonna end up in like a different area. All these fucking notes. Per authorization for Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation was launched into the legality of the Prime Candidate program by the Federal Bureau of Control. Since all known subjects relevant to the investigation used executive privilege to decline interviews, very little first-hand information was gathered. However, anonymous sources and documentation declassified by Mr. Kirkland both paint an alarming clear picture of systematic and were brought into the oldest house and placed under examination and testing with the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. This program has produced no successful cases and only resulted in the traumatic of paranaturally inclined. Not only is this in breach of the Ash Act, but it flies in the face of basic human. His investigation team unequivocally the Prime Candidate program and recommends that it be immediately. It's like reading a fucking book for you. You know what, dude? Here's the thing. I actually find it interesting, but I feel like it bores the shit out of y'all having to like hear me read all this shit. You're probably sitting there like, yo, can like stop reading shit. I'm just sorry too, because I do find it interesting, to be honest, because like it lets me know more about the story. Because I actually really like Alan Wake as a game, and this is actually the first thing that's been connected to it in like years. Cauldron Lake update. This is about Alan Wake. This is interesting, whatever this is. Alright. To Chief Investigator Dennis, it happened again, 3rd time this year. Something certainly has it out for our Could be raccoons. The locals certainly complain about them enough, but why the hell would raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I've got a bureau tech going to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at the Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on Lake if they won't let me see any data? Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their info with investigations agents. It's only a matter of time before this hits again, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why the Bright Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I might invest in some raccoon traps. Sincerely, Agent Estevez. Oh my fucking god, so many notes, man. Alright, is there anything else here I'm missing? Any more fucking notes, game? Wow, okay. There's a note there. It's like 4 notes in this room alone, Jesus. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. I hope you guys enjoy reading. Trench, official warning. Hopefully this is short. Let's read this. Oh, it sounds like he's pissed off. Alright, so Kirkland, I'm growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you are head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What do you think would happen, holding a dangerous specimen in investigations? The containment sector exists for a reason. They're better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. And don't think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You are a worm. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The Prime Candidate program only failed because of Darling. You are both failures plotting against me. You are traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. You are choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be. Damn, yo, he's like really like, yo, don't fuck with me. I'm the director. I'll fuck you up. That's hilarious. Wasn't expecting him to be so blatant. Shit, dude. Oh wow, sounds like now he's pissed off. He's trying to retaliate. For authorization from Mr. Kirkland was launched into the Director Zachariah Trench, obviously a foul investigation. A recent change in witnessed in Director Trench, including aggressive when with our staff, has been observed. However, this investigation is aimed at interpreting this issue rather than proving it. Notable between Director Trench and Dr. Darling has been witnessed by numerous Bureau staff. Although both declined to meet an interview on the matter, witness accounts suggest their arguments center around the Dimensional Research Wing and the Captain's side. However, no evidence exists to confirm Director Trench's as anything more than interpersonal disagreements. This investigation has concluded that Director Trench's behavior is not indicative of any, and that his fitness to lead is not in question. So pretty much it sounds like stop bitching. You're just mad that Director Trench talks shit to you and you can't talk any shit back. That's what it sounds like. He's just butthurt at Trench, because Trench threatened him. Dr. Raya Underhill is a professor at the University of Woodrow in the United States, or United Kingdom, the fuck am I talking about? Where she teaches biology with a focus on botany. Dr. Underhill once worked with the Bureau as a parabotanist stationed in the research sector of the oldest house. She served with no incidents or demerits and is praised by those who formerly worked with her, including Dr. Darling. Dr. Underhill has no known connections to paracriminal organizations or any record of breaching her NDAs since leaving the Bureau. Her civilian behavior has been ideal with the exception of an ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling that appears to have begun during their time as co-workers in the research sector and revisited intermittently ever since. Depending on the duration of her work in the oldest house, it may be required to have both parties sign a relationship clearance form. Thank you. This investigation has found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offer Dr. Underhill an interim position with the aim of finding a solution to the mold threshold issue. Okay. Got you. That's that lady I saw who's still in the normal, like, base game. Okay, so I guess that was all the stuff there. Now, if I take this power core, and if I put it over here, what happens?
Now that gate should open.
Hey, there you go. Oh wow, I'm so smart. Another fucking note. Okay, somebody just shoot me. I have food. I'm gonna read this note and get over to that control point, and then I'm gonna eat for a few minutes. The purpose of internal investigation is to examine the containment failure of specimen SI-1 that resulted in the deaths of agents. An inspection report of the containment equipment 3 days earlier showed no faults. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause, yet no department has provided any evidence supports this. Technicians were able to recover the researchers' notes on the specimen from the internal network on the specimen began displaying a sharp increase in aggressive. Cross-referencing that data with various logs found only 2 events inconsistent with the sector's daily routine. The air filters were changed, and an hour prior to the incident, a civilian named Alice entered the sector regarding an unrelated investigation. Given their connection to the same AWE case, it is likely that Mr.'s presence is relevant to the specimen's escape, and 2, investigation is ongoing. Don't tell me it's... Oh, wait, that wasn't Mr. Scratch. I was gonna say. If it's Mr. Scratch, I'm like, fuck, that's not good. Mr. Scratch is a problem. He a problem. Alright, I'll be back in about... yeah, like 5 minutes. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching so far. Hopefully some more action happens soon. I'm back.
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
Mm-hmm. The Blessed Organization. This group of individuals operate outside of the Bureau's notice for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in paracriminal groups. A review of past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. In 2016, a production company called Blessed Pictures was connected to an altered item case as well as the death of an agent from exposure to illicit paranatural materials. In 1994, a Los Angeles-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved in the illegal use of an altered item. In 1988, a business called Bless Repair and Service was suspected of involvement with an object of power case, perhaps even creating it. None of these businesses or individuals have ever been located, however their connection to appearances of altered items and objects of power is too direct to be considered circumstantial. An arrest order has been issued for any persons believed to be involved with the Blessed organization.
Do we know each other?
The fuck?
This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake.
This is creepy.
Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration.
This is creepy. I'm liking
You need
it.
a drink. Yippish.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
We're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Riding.
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen
Yeah.
it.
Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
What the fuck? Okay, so...
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Doing here.
No idea. But this DLC so far is
Thomas
fucking
Zane was
trippy.
with him. The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
But I can't. What? 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 Oh. What the fuck?
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness,
What?
became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came, a resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
What? The fuck? Yeah. Astral spike. Okay. This looks fucked up and broken, but can I go over it? No, it's literally like fucking broken. I'm very smart. Oh, it's just an astral spike chilling there, huh? Blood. Wasn't this fucking wonderful? Ouch, that guy got crushed. Sheesh. Feel bad for that guy. Well, I love how there's no going back now. That's great. I love points of no return. It's definitely a horror-themed DLC.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
did Wake want me to come here?
Because he wants to spook me. Yeah, this is definitely kind of spooky. Alright, hopefully all the note reading is not as crazy now. Maybe I wanted to get all the note reading out early, so I can kind of sink my teeth into this. A little health boost, why would I want that? It's not even a high level ability. What the fuck? What? Shit just floats? Okay. Fucking weird.
That doesn't look like a house shift. Do I even want to know?
Okay then. Fucking weird, man. Filing and processing. Let's get it. Y'all don't want no smoke.
the Hiss are already in here.
Why wouldn't they? It's the Hiss. Of course the Hiss are here. It's the Hiss. Huh. How am I supposed to get through here? Can I blow a hole through the wall? Yep. Nice. Okay. Breaking holes in walls is fun. Got a note. Foot gossip. My feet gossip at night and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely me. That was quick. Service tunnel. I don't know if I want to go that way yet. Any notes here? Anything? No? Another note. What's this? Hartman arrest. Alright, Hartman, Emil Hartman, victim names, Alan Wake, Anderson, Tor Anderson, Odin, Lane, Rudolph, DeSoul, Wendy, Emerson, Thomas, officer's name, Special Agent Remy and Dennis, charges, Code 4, kidnapping of altered individuals, Code 8, sanctions against altered organizations, Code 37, obstruction to Bureau investigation, Code 74, breaking the Ash Act. Offender's property seized as evidence to be used in conjunction with the ongoing AWE investigation. Offender's personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau researchers, all victims have been released. Biannual surveillance orders were assigned to each except the Anderson brothers due to senility and Wake, possibly deceased. Okay. Okie dokie. So I think that was it for this department. Okay. So that was the abandoned
Whoa.
houses.
Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of gotten a bit fucked up, right, Jesse? Just a bit. Can't even get through there, huh? Guess I have to go through the service tunnel.
This darkness is blocking the door. So now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows. Light burns it away, huh?
That's just like Alan Wake. Wow. Talk about throwback. And I guess the main theme of this DLC is going to be darkness. I'll be right back. Alright. That's the other side of it.
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now we crashed out of darkness toward Faden.
A monster that crashed out of darkness toward Phaeton. Well, doesn't that sound wonderful? Great. I'm so pleased to hear that. Thanks, game. More creepy demons for me, please. Appreciate you. Give me a light. There's gotta be one here somewhere. Where was that light? Give me that. Coming with me, buddy. We're going on an adventure. I need you so I can do my thing. Alright, good. You're sticking with me, Light. We're gonna go far together. Anything else in here that needs a light bulb? Huh? Anything? Notes. Button. Alright, well, we got a shit ton of notes. Let's listen to the audio tape
My
first.
understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it? With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
Creepy, so this guy has him captive. The Shadow. Paranatural entity, aka the Shadow, is an aggressive consisting of 3 known types. Localized manifestation of sentient, capable of occupying organic and inorganic material as well as exerting over its surroundings. Type B, shaded individuals. Human bodies by the Shadow. These individuals become notably more aggressive but do seem to retain of their previous selves. Research is ongoing as to whether this condition is reversible. Type 3, Type C, shaded objects. Similar to Type B, except that inanimate objects are solely to be used as destructive tools. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals, which may apply a shared link to intelligence. The threat this entity poses warrants immediate exploration of offensive defensive measures. The investigations department is being outfitted with additional lighting sources, some internally powered to prepare for the eventuality of attack. Let me guess, right? That's what you're gonna say. Right. Eagle Limited Summary. What's this? A train derailment resulting in 62 casualties and numerous injuries was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as a result of this event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the AWE was spontaneous or the direct result of the sabotage. The Bureau has been tracking said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggested an event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, the response team on site was able to respond to the train accident site within minutes of its occurrence. They arrived to find emergency processes underway, but also equipment left behind by the suspected group. A suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents after they attempted to make contact. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously damaged train car that exhibited an altered state when entered. This individual train car was secured and transported to the investigation sector for further studies. Okay. Oh. Power cord. Give me that. Hey, game. Get in here. What's that do? Turn on some lights or something? Hey. Nice. We got the power on. Oh, I think we pissed somebody off, though. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Settle down, buckos. Savages. Harder DLC than the last one, now I want it. What's this?
Reminder, all employees are required to report their hours at the end of each month. The Federal Bureau of Control maintains that time is not subjective, and hours passed on alternative planes cannot be claimed. Astral dives do not accumulate overtime compensation. Thank you for your attention.
Okay.
Darkness everywhere. New day, same old bloody city, said the old lady. Like tar but good for nothing. Get rid of it.
Okay. A black market hub specializing in the trade of occult talismans, relics, and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well as genuine altered and supernatural materials, was raided in Czech Republic by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following interrogation revealed that not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other supernatural materials from sources unknown to the Bureau. The Bureau's concern here is threefold. There is a growing underground market for paranatural materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of the general public. These criminal individuals do not seem aware of the item's paranatural powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas. The motivations of these collectors are largely unknown. Damn right. NASA Cooperation Review? What? Following the NASA-FBC Coordination Agreement of 1972, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advancements based on our research, including the black rock lining now found in all spacefaring vessels. In return, all data gathered during space missions is made available for Bureau researchers to analyze. Recently, certain individuals have raised the concern that this relationship does not adequately benefit the Bureau, either intellectually or financially. A thorough examination of the costs, a group of both organizations has shown that the expense of NASA's recent launch of the far outweighs any spending related to the processing and delivery of black rock. From its medium Earth orbit, the will provide the Bureau with an unparalleled resource for remotely monitoring and photographing AWE sites. A resource that be lost if the partnership ends. It is the opinion of this committee that maintaining a cooperative relationship with our colleagues at NASA is of vital importance. Well, I didn't even know you guys had a deal with NASA. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Y'all be working with NASA and everybody. Shit. So then, what's that do if I plug that one in? I can't unplug it? Really? I guess if I plugged it in, it'd probably turn on some lights in here. Oh, another note. Interrogation complaint. Kirkland, so you put me on desk duty just because I did the thing I was fucking hired to do, my job? Want to know what I call that? Bullshit. Asking us to interrogate these sums without using words like altered items or AWEs or paracriminals, the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life, and I've never heard some fucking stupid things. Sorry. They already know the facts. Hell, they know just as much as us, if not more, and they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words, trying not to leak classified terminology. They already know the fucking terminology. If you think pulling me off the case will stop me, then think again. That piece of shit blew up those tracks. He killed those people, all to make a train turn altered. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back in the interrogation cell so I can get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop unless we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspension and see if that slows down. Agent Hewitt. So pretty much stop being a bitch. Let me do my job. That's what he's saying.
Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors inform the area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance, even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best. Mostly just inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I could hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I could catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me, whoever they are. I think... Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get this. Gotta get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck, cooperate. Okay, there we go. All right, that was faint, but I definitely knew coming from all the way. I think I might have finally caught one. Ha! The recording better work this time, or I swear to God, I'll... What? Hello? Who's there? Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC. Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
Tape isn't done playing, that's why I haven't left. The tape is gonna keep running. I guess it's done. Actually, out of curiosity, his desk was this. Rocky Mountain, Virginia. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Shaded facet. Okay. That's not the main mission I'm doing right now. I'll do this stuff later. Curious what's in this room.
I don't feel right. Something in this darkness is draining me.
Huh. Weird. Huh. Is there a power cord somewhere? No. Huh. Guess not. Damn. Interesting.
Shit. Now what?
What the fuck? What is that?
What is that?
What the fuck is that?
Come on, elevator, time to go.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
It even touches it. So you don't have light. I can use that.
What the fuck is that thing? Come here, you motherfucker. Wanna go? Come on at me. Come on. Little creepy bastard. You gonna come at me or what? True chicken shit. Come on. Oh, I gotta find the lights. Is that what I gotta do? Oh, wait. I'm a dumbass. God, I'm fucking stupid. Oh god, get over there. You little bastard. Kinda scared me right there. Creepy bastard. This guy really is fucking creepy though, he's kinda like nightmare fuel. Is there another spot I'm missing? How creepy is this fucking thing, man? You were just disturbing, bro. What even are you? Did you have like ribs popping out of your back and shit? You gotta see a doctor, homie. I'm trying to remember where the last one is. That's the problem. Where's he go? Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, how do you like that?
That thing's creepy. Hartman background. Dr. Mill Hartman is an academic psychotherapist that owned and operated a recovery center in Washington focused on the treatment of artists struggling with creative blocks and other mental disorders. Publicly, Dr. Hartman's treatment center seemed unremarkable in its methods and purposes. Privately, however, Dr. Hartman was abusing his patients in order to utilize any latent abilities they may possess with the aim of shaping to his own benefit, which has earned him a Class II paracriminal designation. Investigations have proven that Dr. Hartman's illegal endeavors were conducted alone. After being approached by the Bureau during the investigation, he displayed no remorse or intention to cease his actions. Dr. Hartman was taken into custody, evaluated, and released months later. Having been deemed a negligible threat, his medical license has been permanently revoked. Well, you let him free, and now what the fuck happened? Stupid people.
Brian Hennerman, 21 years old, resident of Southern Texas.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I really don't understand why I'm here.
You know what you did, Mr. Hennerman.
I do?
Tell me about Delivery Disaster.
The movie? I mean, it wasn't very good.
That's not what your review said, but we'll come back to that. Tell me where you got the movie from.
Movie night with a, a K, not an N, not night, like nighttime, but...
Who contacted you? Who told you to review that film?
No one. I just did it because it looked obscure. I didn't even like the movie. I shouldn't have given such a high score, but reviewing obscure films makes you look smart. And I thought if I looked smart, I would get listeners. My podcast would take off, and I could move out of my parents' basement, and maybe even go to college and get a film degree like I've always wanted to. I swear, I swear, I swear, I swear.
Okay, the kid doesn't know shit. I'm ending the session.
Okay. Kid doesn't know shit. I'm in the session. Vending machine procedures. None known testing and investigation sector is currently ongoing. A vending machine is front covered in a faux wood panel. Coin-operated buttons for selecting food products. The item generates and stores a variety of material in its row of internal trays. Because the item created a living have consistently failed. The item was discovered in a nursing home in Alberta after a resident named Muriel called a local news station about a magic vending machine. The news story reported that the nursing home staff was purposely stocking the machine with distinctive food and objects as a way to raise resident spirits. A response to encourage the story while confiscating the item. Okay. They took the damn thing. So, we have a creepy monster thing. Which is actually creepy as fuck looking. Night Spring Screenplay, page 1. Interesting, I want to read this. Students found that the Bureau acquired the Night Spring television series and all its past episode scripts that previously written by Alan Wake as part of an application to become one of the show's writers. Over the threshold darkly. Okay. It is only human nature to wish to control the forces around us, and even more so to possess them. But what happens when those forces are not ours to claim, or even of this world? What if they're the things you can discover in Night Springs? A secret lab at night. We're in a secret lab. The large sign on the wall reads, The Federal Bureau of Night Springs. Scientist. I've told you several times, Director, it isn't ready. It's ready when I say it's ready, Doctor. But the being beyond the portal, we have no control over it. Which is obviously what I'm fighting. The thing that something Hartman, whatever it's called. The thing that had Hartman, I think is what it was called. So far I'm really liking this DLC, but that was kind of unnerving, the whole thing chasing me. It spooked me a little bit.
Vending machines.
A new mission. Shoo.
Whatever.
Let's try it. Take me to another dimension. Alright. 1989. Let's do it. What the fuck? 12 crowd controls to survive. Good luck. Survive against a horde of hiss. Okay. Alright, game. Come get it. a bit more his to kill. Just keep it up. Take him over. Alright, good. Better off having some people on our side. This. No, 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 no. No, fuck off. possess. Possess, good. Any more, y'all? The more y'all I got, the better. Take it. There you go. You guys need to clap. Fuck. Got you. Who else wants some? Come at me. Possess. Good. I like that easy. Fuck. I'm trying to do that shit. Possess. Good. Nice. Now all the pressure doesn't need to be on me. Hey! We did it! God, that took a while.
Whoa. Games are so realistic these days.
What was the other game mode? Alright, I'm gonna take a break from Control. Alright, everybody. Can I make a new weapon? Construct Surge? Cool. Cool. Nice. Alright, everybody. If you enjoyed the stream, consider dropping a like, commenting, and subscribing. I may hop back on Warface or something else. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Thank you for watching.